Hi, I'm here to talk to you about practice strategies. One of the most common things we do when we practice is repetition. Of course, when I ask my students what they did when they practiced something, they often say that they played it over and over again. And that's great. But I think it's really important that when we do repetition, that it is focused, purposeful, and creative. By focused, I mean rather than starting just at the beginning and going all the way to the end, start with just the sections that you need to work on. Maybe bigger sections, maybe sections at the end, sections at the beginning, but look for those sections that you should work on rather than just doing the whole thing over and over again. Second of all, by purposeful, I mean that you need to have a purpose to what you are doing. So rather than mindlessly playing it over and over again and hoping for the best, make a goal and think about what can I teach myself by doing this repetition. And finally, your practice in repetition should be creative. This is my favorite part because practice can be really boring and mind-numbing. But when we're creative, we can stimulate our minds to be good problem solvers and artistic musicians. So here's a passage of music. I'll try to demonstrate some of the ways that I might approach this. Okay, so the first thing that many of us already do is play it slower, right? So I'm going to repeat this, and I'm going to do it slower because it wasn't as clean as I wanted it to be. So I can set my metronome down. And already I'm getting better. Now, I might also notice that my production's not as even as I would like. So on the trumpet, I can do a couple things. I could blow it through the instrument. I really like doing that. Or maybe I'll just slur it all. This takes out that variable of tonguing. So here's the same passage, but without my tongue. And so that sets a firm foundation. Now, another thing I might do, since I have a lot of articulation here, is play it all on one note. So the same passage, all on one note. Let's go back to that fast tempo because it's pretty tricky to play it fast with clean articulation. I really like that because it was very even and I didn't have to worry about going up and down. So now let's put it together and see if this has made it a little bit better. I'm actually going to put it into context here now, and that would be the final step of my practice. So, remember, when you practice, be focused, purposeful, and creative.